Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-September 2022 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Cosmic Tarot, and also keep in mind it's a general reading, so while I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's, if you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Fortune. So this actually is the equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot, which is a Jupiter energy. So this could just be saying that you might have originally crossed paths with this person when Jupiter came into your sign. It's still there now. Technically, it's retrograding back toward Pisces, but it could just be saying that you might have crossed paths with this person around that time. You might have connected through music. Maybe you met at some kind of a music event. Or at the very least, this could also just be saying that you might have been getting some signs and synchronicities around this person in the past. Alright. Past energy on their side, we have the Two of Swords. So Libra energy here, and this could just be saying that they were feeling a bit indecisive around the connection. You see the woman there with a cat, so maybe they're definitely just spending a lot of time alone in the past. But yeah, it looks like they are facing the cards on the side, so to me this shows that there's some level of interest there, but I feel like they weren't necessarily being proactive toward the connection either. Alright, present energy on your side, we have Love. So this is the equivalent to the Lovers in traditional tarot, and that's Gemini energy. And you guys have your ruler, which is Mars in Gemini for an extended stay. It's eventually going to retrograde, so could just be saying that that's bringing that energy out of you, to have your ruler in Gemini. Could just be having you feeling a lot of things when it comes to love and wanting to communicate around it as well. But yeah, definitely looks like your feelings are growing for this person. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Seven of Cups. So, to me, this definitely looks like an energy of confusion with this person, right? Like they could just have a lot going on in their lives in general. Seven of Cups usually could point to that, where there's just a lot of scattered energy, and through that process there could be some confusion as to which path to take. If we look at the artwork there, it looks like those people aren't physically in the frame together really, so it's like kind of like a daydreaming type scenario, right? So this person could just have a lot on their mind. They could be feeling overwhelmed, and if we notice, their back is to the cards on this side too, so it looks like you guys are definitely on a different page right now as far as the feelings go in this connection. Alright, future energy on your side, we have Tradition. This is the equivalent of the Hierophant in traditional tarot, which is Taurus energy. And we do see the names on this particular deck. We have Romeo and Juliet's names on the card, so it could just be saying that you might desire to bring this into a more traditional type of connection. There could be something about it that's a bit forbidden, but yeah, it looks like your desire to actually make this into a long-standing commitment is going to grow in the future. Alright, future energy on their side, we have the Devil. So this could point to some kind of addiction that this person might have, for sure. We do see that potential energy there with the Seven of Cups too, right? Maybe some type of substances are in the mix for this person that could be leading to a lack of clarity for them. But nothing else. This could just be saying that this person's just really tied to something, so they might have an attraction for you for sure, but yeah, it could just be one of those things. Like I said, maybe they have some kind of an addiction or just something that's pulling them away. So I feel like they could definitely express passion toward you within the connection, but I don't necessarily see if they're on the same path as you are, where it appears you want this to be more of a traditional type of connection, where it looks like they're not really there, or at least they won't be at that time. Alright. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely an energy of fulfillment, celebration, happiness, and for you guys, and that's Pisces energy too, which for you guys is 12th house. So this could just be saying that this is the vision that you see for this connection, So it definitely just seems like you guys are just on two different pages right now. I don't know if that's the Mercury retrograde energy that just kicked in or what, but definitely looks like you guys have very clear vision for this connection and you want to see it go the distance. This person just seems like they're going through something though. Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here. So on the one hand, this could just be saying that maybe they're trying to work through their problems, because this could be an energy that points to self-improvement in general. But interestingly enough, beneath that, we do see the Nine of Pentacles, which is very much an independent type of energy. So for some of you, this could be pointing to possibly, like I said, with that Devil card, they might have some kind of an addiction, or something that's really pulling them away from the connection. For some of you, they could just have a really heavy focus on their finances. So, and they might not really necessarily be too open to love. For some of you, might have even met this person in the workplace too. So that could be another element and layer to where they're like maybe a little resistant to jump into something with you because maybe they feel those feelings. But if you guys are in the same workplace, they might feel like, I don't want this to possibly interfere in my career in some way or something like that. But yeah, at the very least, it looks like you guys are definitely on different pages right now. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording. What I'm looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. Initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll actually just put the deck down and pull cards that way. So let's see what we get. Almost have one there. Alright, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck. And then we'll see what we get from them to you now. Oh, there we go, got one there. So let's see what we got on your side first. Alright, we have heart. Oh, sorry. There we go. It says heart. I love you. So yeah, like I said, it definitely does look like your feelings for this person are definitely genuine. Like I said, they seem to be growing as well. And then on their side, we have within a year or more. So these timeline cards are a little frustrating for me, because it's like within a year or more it could mean tomorrow or it could mean 364 days from now. But in any event, at the very least, to me, this seems to emphasize what I was saying, which is to say that it looks like you guys are definitely on different pages. So yes, maybe the desire is real on their part, but it definitely seems like they have something else that's really blocking them from wanting to give energy to this connection at this time. Like I said, for some of you, maybe they're just really focused on their finances. For some of you, there might even be some kind of an addiction at play. But yeah, to me, that within the year or more thing says that it could just be a while until they're ready to pursue something more serious. So, obviously that would give you something to think about there. But lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well. And here we're just looking for one card with general advice to wrap up the reading with. All right, and there we go. That's the one to go back in the deck. So let's see what you got. All right, we have a wake up. There's the artwork. Excuse me. And the number is 34. So let's see what that has to say. All right, the relationship message says relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust, you will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So yeah, at the very least, there might need to be some communication on your part, just kind of a conversation about where you see this going. Like I said, to be honest with you, it just doesn't really look like this person is ready to pursue anything at this time. We saw from that Oracle message as well. But at the very least, if you'd like to have that conversation and know where you stand, that might be beneficial. But hopefully that resonates with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.